This is Ron Higgins with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, and it's the Tuesday, April 21st edition of the First Cup of Coffee. The first thing that comes to my mind every morning about college sports. This morning, because LSU and Tulane playing baseball tonight here in Baton Rouge, I'm thinking all about LSU and Tulane, the rivalry in all the sports over the years, how great it's been, and why it can't happen in more sports than just baseball. Congrats to Paul Maneri for keeping this series going. This is the 79th straight year LSU and Tulane have played in baseball. That spans 8 baseball coaches. And of course, the thing I miss LSU and Tulane football. I mean, LSU played its very first game way back in 93 against Tulane, lost. But it's a rivalry that went over 98 games until a 10-year contract was cut short after 4 years. I believe it was 2008. And they haven't played since. Some sort of dispute over ticket distribution. Basketball hasn't played, men's basketball hasn't played LSU Tulane, since 2008. So I like to see this series restarted because it's tradition. I mean, growing up as a kid in Baton Rouge, I always enjoyed going to Tulane Stadium. I remember Tulane having some kind of plastic little voodoo thing they would shake called a greenie weenie. In the early 60s. I love the series, and I don't understand why they can't get this series scheduled. And in football, I understand that you have strength of schedule, but how much is Sam Houston State doing for your strength of schedule, which LSU played last year? Wouldn't LSU fans rather see them play Tulane to get all of South Louisiana together? I mean, whether it's in the Superdome or Tiger Stadium. And the same thing for basketball. I mean, hey, if it was good enough for Pete Maravich to play in Tulane Gym, why can't this LSU team go play in Tulane Gym? I'm not trying to kill LSU on the schedule making, especially in football, because they've done a great job of lining up future non-conference opponents, the big names in home series like Texas and UCLA and Arizona State, just to name a few, and Oklahoma. But I don't understand why they can't get LSU and Tulane rescheduled in football and basketball and follow the lead of baseball, which tonight should be another great game. Earlier this year, LSU won in New Orleans. A crowd of 5,000 showed up for that. I'm expecting a big crowd tonight here at LSU because you can't beat the tradition of LSU versus Tulane. This is Ron Higgins with NOLA.com and Times-Picayune, and that's the First Cup of Coffee. We'll see you tomorrow.